Hello, humans. How art thou today? Doing pretty dandy myself. Just doing a little extra relaxing. Had a few craziness that happened in my life lately that's given me a lot of extra time, which is fantastic. When most people cower in fear and are depressed or whatever, I say, more power to you. Time to have a vacation. So, moving on with what we are here today. Today we are going to be doing a movie review on The Shape of Water. So this movie had a limited release a couple of months ago through very few channels in New York and California and stuff like that. And then it started to become get more and more release dates in different areas, and we finally got it here in New York, in Central New York. Which took freaking forever. I mean, you could have pirated it by now, but I've been waiting to watch it how it's supposed to be seen at the theaters. And, yeah, so it's from Guillermo Del Toro, who's done different movies like Pan's Labyrinth, and, what else did he do? Obviously, Hellboy, and then the Robot movie, which I'm having a brain fart on, which I love that movie, but can't think of the name of it, oddly enough. He also did, Crimson Peak. So yeah, he's done some, for some reason I keep thinking Robot Jocks, but that's like an 80s movie. That was a long time ago. Why am I don't know. That's what is that movie called? Moving On with My Life. So, yeah, he makes really good movies, and so I was excited for this movie to come out, and it finally did get released over here. So the entire concept is kind of vague from the previous a little bit, but you can kind of get the idea that this girl is different. She's not like the same people that you're used to seeing as your heroine. You're also going to be seeing a crazy fish monster guy who has nothing to do with Hellboy. He looks very similar because Guillermo Del Toro loves his fish monsters, but he is not the same fish monster. There's absolutely no correlation whatsoever to him and Eb or whatever his name is. So they are not connected whatsoever. So the fish monster ends up getting captured and brought to this facility. Now this facility is actually where the main character works. They kind of build you up to the how she has connected to this place. So basically in the beginning of the movie, they show her pattern where she gets up, where she takes a shower, where she fondles herself, where she moves on from that to having breakfast. It's within the first few seconds, you're like, wait, what did I just see? Yeah, so that's unexpected, but there's a connection that she has the same thing that she does every single morning. So basically, she's like a cleaning lady, and she's one of the many cleaning ladies at this particular facility, where this Abe-like character is taken here. And so the entire premise of the movie, which I don't want to give away too much, is that she slowly but surely begins to form a connection with this particular creature. And you basically are watching them form a bond almost to where it's like a wild animal and a human slowly but surely coming together. And they, of course, they begin to be able to communicate with each other and get closer and closer and closer. Now, it's kind of hard to describe whether this is like a drama or a love story or a hentai with monster and human sex, but it is one of those. So, however you're going to go to it, you're going to see some shocks and surprises, and it does turn out to be a really good movie. Pretty much any movie he makes is really good, but you will definitely enjoy it from start to finish. There's a couple of quiet moments, but there's some really standout actors. The main actress actually plays a mute the entire time. So you're sitting there, she's conveying these emotions to you, and yet she's not saying a single word, but you can feel every bit of emotion she does with her sign language. It's pretty incredible. And then obviously the monster itself is so perfectly done, you would believe that monsters do exist on our planet. So I highly recommend you go see this movie. It's definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. Almost a perfect movie. I could have thought of a couple more things, but really don't want to dig into that. I really think that this movie was just about perfect, and you would not be wasting your money to go support this movie. It's still kind of hard to find out there, but if you look hard enough, you will. So, Shape of Water, definitely go see it. But pretty much we are good to go. Now, I do apologize, we took a break last week for our video. I was getting really frustrated with one of my videos. Basically, it still only has about 3,600 views on it, but what was happening is YouTube keeps taking the views away. So it's a new algorithm they're doing. They're probably working out the kinks on. So what was happening is it would go up to 4,000, then drop down to 900, then up to 2,000, then drop down to 700. So every time it would gain a large traction of views, which it should be around 9 or 10,000 total, is usually what I usually get for Loot Crate, it would constantly get dropped back down. And it was really ticking me off because I work hard on my videos and I don't need YouTube, you know, taking my views away. And I know why they do it. They're thinking it might be repeat views or fake views or whatever. No, they're not. Some people like to skip it. Some people are going through whatever. But the fact is they took a whole chunk of views, which actually aggravated me a lot. So I gave it an extra week as if I just replaced it, because I was actually going to delete it because it was stuck in some loop. Because granted, most of the time with these videos, they will do that for the first couple of days, and then they'll kind of traction out, you know, and then they'll start to have their own flow. This went on for like 9 days of going up and going down. I took screenshots because I didn't believe it. I was like, oh, I'm at 5,000 today. I wonder how long that's going to last. So I give it that extra week. That was frustrating. So, I know you're not here for that rant, and I apologize that I had to get that off my chest, but that's why we didn't have a video last week. So, next week we're going to have a video, another one, Is It Worth It video. Not sure if I'm going to do another Loot Crate video. I really hate paying for them, because I'm not really enjoying them anymore. But I might, because I do want to try out like the gaming crate or the anime crate, etc. So, other than that, thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're interested in finding out what exactly happened that freed me from my mortal coils of life, give me a holler. But other than that, I will see you all next week. Meow.